Every day, more than 30,000 people make the drive from Southern California to Las Vegas. Yes, every single day. They are drawn by the entertainment and excitement that the city offers, especially during holidays and weekends. However, despite being major hubs, the lack of efficient rail connectivity means travelers are left with limited options, either enduring long drives or opting for expensive flights between cities like Los Angeles and Las Vegas. This stark reality highlights a significant gap in the U.S. transportation infrastructure, particularly in terms of high-speed railways. The U.S. has fallen behind in implementing high-speed trains as an alternative for transportation when comparing it with Europe and Asia. These two embrace high-speed trains as essential components of their transit systems. The need for a faster, more convenient mode of travel has spurred the development of a high-speed train project aimed at drastically reducing travel time between these bustling metropolises. This issue has sparked the initiative to implement a high-speed train from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, which promises to cut travel time in half. However, two big questions arise. At what cost can these projects become a reality? And will this new endeavor suffer from the struggles from prior attempts? Or is it poised to succeed where others have struggled? Throughout history, the United States has been known for its innovation and progress. However, when it comes to high-speed trains that connect cities and states across the country, the U.S. falls behind regions like Europe, who have integrated high-speed trains into their national infrastructure, significantly reducing travel time between major cities. For instance, there are up to 6 daily train routes from Paris to Switzerland, which, at a 4-hour trip, is very convenient, compared to 6 hours drive between these two cities. Similarly, Asia boasts some of the most advanced high-speed railways in the world, with Japan's Shinkansen and China's extensive high-speed rail lines enabling efficient transit across vast distances. The absence of a similar system in the U.S. can be attributed to several factors, including geographical challenges, high development costs, and political hurdles. Historically, America was a leader in railway development, with its first railroads built almost 200 years ago. For more than a century, the U.S. employed one of the most advanced and well-used rail networks in the world. However, the mid-20th century brought significant changes with the advent of the jet age and the rise of industrial revolution, with the automotive sector booming in the U.S. The introduction of the interstate highway system in the 1950s and advancements in aviation technology such as jet engines and larger aircraft made air and road travel more appealing and efficient. By the 1960s, the popularity of trains had declined sharply as cars and airplanes became the preferred modes of transport. The economic landscape shifted as airlines began offering competitive fares, making flying a viable option for a wider range of travelers. This affordability, combined with the allure of reaching destinations in a fraction of the time it took by train, contributed to the decline of passenger rail services. Despite this shift, there were still attempts to revive rail travel. In 1965, inspired by Japan's Shinkansen, President Lyndon B. Johnson announced funding for high-speed rail tests between Washington and Boston. Although these efforts achieved active routes with speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, they did not result in a sustained high-speed rail network. Today, current projects like California's high-speed rail have faced slow progress and budget overruns, but have renewed the interest in rail travel. For example, Florida's Brightline, a private rail service, successfully connects major cities like Miami and Orlando since 2018. This historical context is crucial for understanding the current challenges faced by high-speed rail initiatives in the U.S. as they seek to reintroduce and revitalize train travel in an era still dominated by air and road transport. In the United States, current interstate train travel exists but does not operate at the high-speed seen in other countries. The Amtrak Acela Express, which serves the Northeast Corridor from Boston to Washington, D.C., is the closest the U.S. comes to high-speed rail. This train can reach speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, making it the fastest train in the country. However, these speeds are only achieved on certain sections of the track, due to limitations imposed by the infrastructure and other parts of the route. This service is particularly valuable for passengers traveling between major cities like New York, Philadelphia, and Boston, where it provides a competitive alternative to air and road travel. Despite its relatively high speed, the Acela Express does not match the high-speed services of countries like Japan or France, where trains regularly travel faster than 186 miles per hour. Another notable example in U.S. rail infrastructure is the completion of the Brightline Railway in Florida, connecting Orlando and Miami with trains capable of reaching speeds of 125 miles per hour. While not classified as high speed, this project faced significant challenges due to the complexities of building new railways in the U.S., which portrays how the development of this project took 6 years total. And, talking about Brightline's successful line in Florida, they are the ones in charge of the development of the high-speed train system that will connect California and Nevada. So how much will it cost to develop this innovative high-speed train project? It consists of funding coming from two major parts: $3 billion from the Biden administration's bipartisan infrastructure law and grants an additional $2.5 billion from U.S. private activity bonds awarded to Brightline West. This underscores the significant financial backing behind the high-speed rail project. This complements the $1 billion in similar bonds the department awarded Brightline West in 2020, which is part of the total of $12 billion estimated cost project. Rail operator Brightline West made headlines this past year when it announced a groundbreaking deal with the High-Speed Rail Labor Coalition to commence work on the nation's inaugural high-speed rail endeavor. The coalition announced that they had begun hiring the 11,000 essential personnel required to start construction the summer of 2024. This new electric train will connect a station in Apple Valley, 90 miles east of LA, to Las Vegas following Interstate 15. It's not just about making travel easier. It's also going to create more than 35,000 jobs, add over $10 billion to the economy, and reduce carbon dioxide emissions by 400,000 tons each year. Executives at Brightline and government administrators are really excited about this project. They argue it will be the first true superfast train in the U.S. and hope it will inspire more fast, eco-friendly trains in other cities. The plan for this big project started in 2020 when Brightline got permission to build a 135-mile part of the train line along Interstate 15 in California. The California Department of Transportation will oversee this part of the project, and construction will start in Rancho Cucamonga. Since Apple Valley is about 90 miles east of LA, Brightline is extending the train line to a Metrolink station from Los Angeles County to Rancho Cucamonga. This will help connect the Las Vegas-bound train with LA's local transportation network. The distance covered by the train will be approximately 218 miles, with a planned cruising speed of at least 186 miles per hour. This high-speed service aims to reduce travel time between LA and Las Vegas to about 2 hours, significantly faster than the current travel options by car or plane. If you're driving from LA to Vegas, it usually takes about 5 hours on the road. The quickest route is via I-15N, which is about 270 miles and takes about 4 hours and 15 minutes without traffic. And if you have done this route before, you know traffic is a common treat to experience while passing the desert highway. This emphasizes the significant time savings and convenience offered by the high-speed train compared to the longer and potentially traffic-congested road trips. This alignment allows for a direct and efficient route, minimizing detours and maximizing speed. The project is expected to be completed by early 2028, just in time for the Olympics, happening in Las Vegas in the summer of the same year. The United States has long been seen as trailing behind other major global players in the realm of high-speed trains. While countries like Japan and France have established extensive networks of fast and efficient railways, the U.S. has struggled to keep pace. However, with the ambitious high-speed train project between Los Angeles and Las Vegas on the horizon, there's a glimmer of hope that this could mark a turning point. This project represents more than just a transportation initiative. It's a potential game-changer in positioning the U.S. as a significant competitor in the high-speed rail sector. The successful completion and operation of this project could pave the way for further advancements in rail infrastructure across the country, offering travelers a viable alternative to congested roads and costly air travel. As we look to the future of transportation in America, one can't help but wonder, could this project be the catalyst for a new era of high-speed rail travel in the U.S.? Or will it encounter the same challenges that have plagued previous endeavors?